In this video we're going to go on a journey of how we can overcome social anxiety and really get the most out of life and the life that you deserve to live. So now what I'm doing is a practical example of there's other people walking around and we're like fish in a fish bowl, or if you've ever been to an aquarium, and the fish, they're swimming around, they're trying to navigate to their own food, of where to get their food, shelter, they're in their own minds, and we're the same as fish. You know, people might observe us as we're walking along, but at the end of the day they've got their own problems, their own issues in life. Everybody's just going to focus on with their own life. They might watch this, see me filming, and then get back to their own way of doing things and living. And so a mindset shift that we can take from that is people don't really care. They're so focused on what they're doing in life and their own mission, and they're not really worried about what we're doing. And so that's a freeing thought. And also another mindset shift is that we need to use it or we lose it. If you've ever had a broken leg, and that broken leg you've got in a cast, and then after 5 or 6 weeks it comes out of the cast and you see, oh man, I've got like no muscle on that bone anymore. It's a social muscle, and we really need to flex that and use it. Otherwise the muscles, they just deteriorate and they get smaller and smaller. And so it's like anything, if we don't use it, we lose it. And so every day trying to do something that pushes you a little bit out of your comfort zone, a little bit to grow that muscle of being more social out there in the world, because our comfort zone will just get smaller and smaller. I remember as well when I was at university, and it would be starting the day, I wouldn't be very social, but by the end of the day I'd be super social. And that's because the first person I'd talk to could just be a little bit like an awkward conversation, and I'd be like, hey, how's it going? And then the second person would be a little bit better, hey, how's it going? And then the third person, hey, how's it going? And then by the fourth person, hey man, how's it going? Yo, we out here doing the thing. And it just shows that even overnight, you know, for myself, after being in my cocoon, sleeping, not chatting to people in the morning, and then the first person I'm chatting to is a little bit, you know, I'm a little bit anxious, and that's because I haven't used that muscle. It just takes time, just keeping on putting in the reps, and that's something that you've got to put time into every day or every week as well, to try to push yourself a little bit outside of your comfort zone to be less anxious. So the other things that we can do as well is get out of the head and back into the body and really look after our overall wellness. And that's really helped me too. So getting good sleep, I know that when I don't have good sleep, the next day I'm just way more anxious. Exercise, it just helps to throw the energy, just splatter it out of the mind, and I get back in my body. And so doing some heavy weights or some exercise can really help to throw off that anxiety as well. Breath work, deep breathing, getting us into that vagus nerve, reducing stress. Food can help to boost our serotonin levels, boost our dopamine levels, and so really looking after our gut health can be massive in terms of reducing anxiety, because oftentimes we can feel it in the gut, you know. I know sometimes my gut just really tenses up and tightens, and I get that really anxious feeling. And so making sure that I'm eating well, looking after that gut health is crucial. Click like and subscribe if you want to keep going along on this journey of how we can improve our mental wellness and live the life that we all deserve to live with these simple tools and strategies.